Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a real quick, simple recipe for hummingbird food. I've been making hummingbird food all morning long, so pardon the granulated sugar already in this cup. First, you're going to need water, granulated white sugar, a measuring cup, a whisk, and this is going to be a microwave method, so I'm using my big measuring ball here. And if you're going to go on the stove top, you just need a pot of water, and then you're going to be measuring your water with your measuring cup. But with this, I just have to put it on the right side, just fill it up to the 4-cup line. And that's what we're going to do. And I use cold water. So anyway, I measured out the 4 cups of water, and here is 1 cup of sugar. So it's 4 to 1. That's what you're looking for. Don't be skimpy on the sugar. Make sure you put enough in. A little bit more is okay. Pour it in your bowl. Give it a nice whisk. Make sure that your hummingbird feeder is sterilized or brand new. Now I'm going to put it into the microwave for about 2 minutes, see how that goes. If it's not completely dissolved, I'll pop it in for another minute. And I put it in for just 2 minutes. Be sure to let your water come to a boil in the microwave. And when you're preparing, blowflies, when you're preparing your new feeder or even an old feeder, be sure to dilute it with some water and vinegar. That'll help clean it out. You can also run it in your dishwasher, take everything apart, put all the plastic pieces on the top racks and the glass on the bottom. And that should do the trick. And Sparky wants to come into the house. I better let him in. All right, now you can still see some sugar in there, but now we're going to give it a whisk. Constantly stir your sugar after it comes out of the microwave, just to make sure it's all dissolved. So now let's let this cool, and in about 15-20 minutes we'll be able to fill up the hummingbird feeder and set it out with the other feeder. And hopefully we'll get some action very soon. There's a couple different ways to pour your hummingbird food into your hummingbird feeder, and one of them is to use a funnel. Of course, I could have unscrewed the lid off at the bottom, and I would have had a nice flat surface to deal with, but I'm having a blonde moment. Okay, where's the lid? This is a very old hummingbird feeder that I had. Believe it or not, it's run through the dishwasher numerous times. That's why it's all bleached out. But I can't get that dark stuff off of my little feeder. So I wound up buying a new one. I don't think the birds really care. As long as the bird food tastes good to them, they'll be feeding at their stations in no time. So when you're ready to, I would carry it outside just like this, and then when you're ready to go ahead and serve up the food, then flip it over. Otherwise you're going to get water coming out of the sides here. Even though it's screwed in together, some stuff does dribble out, and I always keep a hose or a water container near me, so any of the water that does fall down onto the ground, if you have a patio or a sidewalk, make sure that you do rinse it off, because you don't want little sugar ants all over the place, because that's what tends to happen. Any remaining hummingbird food you should put in a sterilized mason jar. Label it, and you might want to put the date on it. It should be good for another week. Keep it stored in your refrigerator. Once it comes to room temperature, it'll be ready to be put into your hummingbird feeder. All right, it's had some time to rest. Now, because this has a nice wide mouth, we don't have to use a funnel, so you can just pour it directly with this. So this is nice. I didn't take this unit apart, but for cleaning purposes, you can take it apart. You could also just put it together like so, and then just screw this together. But I find it easier to do it by hand. That and that. Great. Because this is new, I didn't have any spill out. So now you can hang it up. That's not going to fit on my hanger that I have outside, so I'm going to have to get something a little bit bigger. I found a tiny carabiner. I guess I'll use that. And let's go hang it up.